Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast today. I am Charli.
Hi, I'm Cadence.
Hi, I'm Randi.
And I'm Trinity. Charli, what are your thoughts about social media?
I don't know about y'all, but in my free time, I love to watch TikToks, scroll on Instagram, and send pictures on Snapchat. Social media is no longer just a place to scroll aimlessly or watch your favorite memes. While it can pass time, show differing perspectives, and allow us to communicate with others, social media platforms have also been known to cause negative effects such as lower self-esteem, eating disorders, and body image issues. The media has made people believe in a certain body that is lean and toned. This has caused mental, physical, and emotional issues in people's lives. Researchers such as Holland and Randi have conducted studies that concluded that negative self-image issues are related to the use of social media. Social media can create negative issues which shies away from the real reason it was created, which was to enhance different cultures.
As Charli was implying, social media is becoming increasingly popular, and with that, so is the negative effect it has on one's body image. Social media platforms are causing an increase in a negative view of one's body image. Body image is how one sees themselves. The media should not influence or question the way people perceive themselves. The media has constructed this perfect body for both males and females, and it's affecting how people view themselves. For example, people can see this person that's living a healthy, slim lifestyle and then think to themselves that they are oversized or obese when their body is perfectly healthy but different. On many platforms, people can create public or private profiles and use their platforms to establish relationships with others. However, the rise of social media has allowed people to take advantage of their following and promote different lifestyles or even products. These people are named influencers. There has been a continual trend that influencers live this perfect thin life and live in this perfectly slim body. This perception of influencers being constantly thin has caused many viewers to question their body image and has promoted this lifestyle of thinness, according to studies. Research conducted in France state that a widespread of social media use in the younger generation has increased body dissatisfaction, as well as the popularity of thinness. And this increase has caused a risk of eating disorders as well. As the drive for thinness increases, there is a similar effect in body image. The drive for thinness has caused many people on social media platforms to evaluate their bodies. They start to compare their bodies to influencers and use what works with the influencers' bodies for their own, or even worse, try different unhealthy ways like not eating or eating a low amount of calories per their activity rate to achieve this influencer's slim body. Both scenarios can lead to eating disorders. The study conducted in France suggested as viewers increasingly compare themselves to others, their body image decreases, causing the risk for eating disorders to rise again. In a similar study, research was conducted to see how media platforms affect one's body image. The study came to the conclusion that the person's social media feed usually determines their thoughts on their body. For example, a Korean undergraduate student viewed social media comments on people who were underweight and felt the desire to lose weight, which demonstrated body dissatisfaction. As the study in France suggests, this Korean student was comparing himself to the influencers on his feed. Consequently, he felt this want to conform to what his eyes were perceiving. When one is struggling with their body image, they are constantly comparing their body to others and criticizing the way they look. And social media is only a catalyst for this process. Both Consistently comparing and criticizing one's body can cause their self-esteem to decrease as well as their body image. Social media has caused this positive feedback loop between body image and self-esteem that has become a huge problem in society as people try to find their true self.
Self-esteem is especially impacted by social media and falls victim to the bias of normal guidelines for what our body should look like. This is projected heavily by social media and can cause many individuals to suffer from severe mental health problems onset by comparison of oneself to others. As we have gathered information from several outside sources, including experiments, surveys, and articles, we have noticed a developing trend. Lacking self-esteem or confidence is largely due to the impact of body image. Comparison is extremely common in today's society, leading many to believe their body is less than perfect or below average. This can cause ongoing health and mental health problems, such as depression and eating disorders. As shown within many of the studies we have explored, such as the longitudinal study entitled Examining the Impact of Daily Exposure to Body Positive and Fitspiration Instagram Content on Young Women's Mood and Body Image by Randi and others, we are able to see that self-esteem has gotten progressively worse. From a social media standpoint, all viewers can perceive as perfection, leading us to create unrealistic expectations for ourselves. The data explored within the longitudinal study by Randi in 2021, as well as within Holland and Tigman articles in 2016, explains that body image and negative or positive self-image is largely connected to social media. Within each of these sources, the negative impact social media can have on one's ideas of self-worth and self-confidence is a common point of interest. As the study by Randi and others in 2021 concludes, it is shown that negative self-image is common and largely due to social media. Yet, this study allowed several women the opportunity to change their self-image mindset and view positive body image posts daily. Throughout the study, results showed that daily exposure to body-positive images were associated with the highest rates of growth and positive mood and body satisfaction. This study was very influential within many of the participating individuals' lives in more ways than one. It not only gave the participants something to look forward to each day, but it restored their body image confidence in several aspects. As a society, we need to do better in making sure unrealistic ideals are no longer considered the norm and find ways to positively contribute to utilizing positive self-image instead of looking to social media for inspiration. As I mentioned earlier, both negative body image and low self-esteem can create mental health problems. This includes problems such as eating disorders and depression. An eating disorder can be described as a behavioral condition that can be characterized by severe and persistent disturbances in eating behaviors and associated distressing thoughts and emotions. Eating disorders are usually onset by body image comparison as well as food, weight, and body image anxiety tied to eating. Eating disorders can be greatly contributed to the influence social media has on society. When someone suffering with an eating disorder sees an unrealistic social media lifestyle, they often feel they must eat, work out, and have the same type of lifestyle as seen on social media. However, this is not the case. This can be used as an example as to see just how impactful social media and the ideals social media sets forth can be on society as a whole.
A recent trend has emerged on social media platforms, more specifically Instagram, where women are posting fitness videos and pictures showing their body off. Although this is promoting good health, it is also causing both men and women with body dysmorphia to believe they need to stop eating and work out all the time in order to achieve the thinness or buffness that can be seen in the trend called fitness inspiration, or also known as, on social media, fitspiration. Although this trend can be seen as beneficial to the health of people, it is doing more harm than good. The models posing on Instagram are promoting fitness not to encourage good health, but to encourage becoming thin and muscular for the sake of their appearance. People are attempting to achieve their ideal body that they see on social media in unhealthy ways. Women, typically, are starving themselves in order to lose weight, which can lead to eating disorders such as bulimia, anorexia, and others. A portion of these influencers are not using the best methods to encourage their viewers, and they can be seen body shaming others who do not look like them by saying negative comments about their appearance. Alongside the eating disorder, people are weakening their immune system by not eating, causing them to get sicker. On the other hand, if it is done correctly, influencers can encourage people to become healthier. For example, an uprising problem in the world today is obesity. With the encouragement to eat healthier and work out from influencers, this could help aid in the reduction of worldwide obesity. Not only does the positive influence increase the physical health of people, it also helps people's mental health. With the Fitspiration trend, people comment on other pictures or videos, encouraging them to keep going or that they look amazing. These kind words can simply be the only thing keeping people from quitting their health journey. The Fitspiration trend has brought out more people supporting others, which is great, and it's helping the world become a better and more positive place for everyone. There was a study done in Italy that was conducted in order to see if these effects were caused from the Fitspiration trend or not. They went about this by only give some people on their social media Fitspiration and others none at all. The people who had the fitness posts on their feed tended to have more negative moods about their body and showed more signs of body dysmorphia. The study claimed that Fitspiration images frequently display objectifying features, such as focusing on particular body parts or poses, that were associated with self-objectification, body dissatisfaction, depressed mood, and disordered eating. All of these traits could be seen in most of the people who had the Fitspiration feed. If influencers did not push the idea of looking fit and thin to their followers so harshly and simply added a message about body positivity in their posts, the body negativity and self-objectification would not be seen as much as it is now.
Overall, social media has created a negative effect on body image, self-esteem, and mood.
The influence of social media has caused people to view their body in a negative way. The media has made society believe in this perfect body that is toned and lean. Media platforms are used to enhance different cultures, including how they portray body image. For example, social media promotes how people of Asian cultures are expected to be thin. To give context, stores in Thailand have gained attention on TikTok for their offensive store names that correlate to their clothing size. For example, some stores in Thailand are called Love Calories, Fat Cat, Moo Moo, and Fat Girls. These offensive names can bring negative sense of body image for their shoppers that don't fit their cultural body standards.
I really agree with the information given by Trinity previously. Although social media can be a source of entertainment and communication, it is often a source of many negative ideals and commentary. As social media has become increasingly popular, it has progressively promoted unhealthy living characteristics and unrealistic body standards. The use of social media in today's society has increased the amount of mental health problems and has decreased the overall feeling of self-worth and happiness in a general perspective. As a society, we need to find a happy medium where we are able to use social media but do not rely on it to show us how we need to look, feel, and act.
The Fitspiration trend that can be seen on social media is causing the same effects that Trinity and Cadence have mentioned. Both men and women are seeing these influencers working out and posting photos on Instagram or other platforms, and instead of working out and eating healthy, people are starving themselves and are constantly pushing their body past the limits in order to achieve this ideal body. Influencers should be using their platform to promote healthy habits to their followers instead of using it to shame them on their body.
In conclusion, the negative influence of media representation on body image has become an issue in the world of social media. These negative influences are affecting people's mental and physical health. As a society, we can come together in order to put an end to this problem. In addition to the representation issues found in social media, we see some of those same issues regarding cultural representation in healthcare settings.